everyone, Charlie here. Today I'm going to talk about what my husband and I did to prepare for him leaving for basic training. Okay, so my husband and I preparing for basic training. This was a very, very unique situation. His situation was very unique, as the recruiter told us. So what happened, my husband had been looking for a very specific job. So he wanted to work on helicopters. So I told him to wait for the job he wanted and don't pick something that he was kind of like half-hearted about, because it was something that he had planned to do for a while. So I would say about beginning of November, I got a phone call and a text saying, hey, the job I've been looking for has just opened up. It's a different helicopter than I had planned on working on, but it's still a helicopter job, so that's what I want to work on. So I'm going to the recruiter right now. I was super, super, super pumped for him. So he went to sign his paperwork and get that started. And he had been talking to the recruiter since July. We were very, very specific about him not leaving until I was finished with one of my larger semesters of school. And he kind of wanted to be able to spend the holidays with family. So we had been waiting for a job. So that's kind of the backstory of that. So he went and he signed the next week, I think on a Wednesday. It was a Tuesday into Wednesday. He went to MEPS, went to sign his contract, went to swear in, and then they set his leave date, and signed his contract and everything. And then they set his leave date for February 25th. So a couple weeks later, maybe then some, they went to go visit his unit. So he's in the Army Reserves. So they went to go visit his unit and kind of talk, and they're like, we don't have that job here. So he's like, and then now what I do? So him and his recruiter kind of talked, like, okay, so what we can do? So he could either go to AIT and get his training for that specific helicopter, and then go back whenever they had another class for the other helicopter and do training for that. So there was a little bit like mix up. Somebody typed in something wrong, yada, yada, yada. So that put a little delay on things. So we had like planning, like we were planning on starting a family and getting